Hello students, myself Professor Ashok M. Jain. In this lecture, I am going to talk about some numerical on DC shunt motor, or not DC shunt motor, it is based on the DC motor, maybe series, maybe compound, maybe shunt, whatever there. So I am going to develop three parts. Part 1 I am going to discuss 3 numerical, in part 2 I will discuss 3 numerical, and part 3 I will again discuss 3 numerical. So I am going to discuss approximately 9 numericals on this DC motors. So this is the numerical number 1 I am going to discuss here. I have given a full load armature current, right? So full load armature current, let us say IA equal to 80 ampere. That is given a full load armature current of 460 volt. VT 460 volt means VT is given 460 volt. Shunt motor is 80 ampere. So armature current is given 80 ampere, 460 volt, and shunt motor I have given. So whenever we have given any motor description is given, first it is better to draw the circuit. So this is the armature, right? This is the shunt motor. Okay, this voltage is given 460 volt, right? Okay, and its speed N1 is given. Speed is given 1000 RPM. A resistance of 2 ohm is in series with the armature. We are going to insert in the second part. So nothing. In the first case, we will take a plain motor without any insertion. Okay, because it is an example of speed control. So I will not connect. Anyway, additional resistance is given R equal to what? 2 ohm connected in series with the armature. So it is a armature control method. It is a problem of armature control, right? And you know, whenever you are going to control the armature, you are not controlling here. यहाँ पर voltage कितना होगा? Same रहेगा 460 volt. Field will be same, field current will also be same. जब आप यहाँ सीरीज विद द आर्मेचर कंट्रोल कर रहे हैं, तभी आपको आर्मेचर करंट चेंज होगा या जो भी होगा, यहाँ चेंज नहीं होने वाला. ओके, calculate speed if the load torque is 80% of full load torque. इसका मतलब आ है given T2 load torque कितना हो रहा है 0.8 80% of T1. पहली कंडीशन फुल लोड की है. It is given at full load. Full load current is this one. So पहली कंडीशन T1 मतलब full load है. When you insert something is clear. So current change होगा, but speed full load torque will also be reduced. You are changing the torque also. This is very important condition we have given, and we have to, it will be given. देना ही चाहिए. ये condition हमको use करना है. Armature resistance is given. This is the armature resistance and this is the EB. Okay, armature resistance is given. कितना दिया है 0.3 ohm. Okay, this is not given. I think it is not required, because in case of DC shunt motor, you are not inserting anything here, so flux will be constant. Be careful about it. In case of shunt motor, you are not inserting anything here in the field circuit, so flux will be constant. So नहीं दिया तो भी चलेगा. Now, first of all, okay, can we calculate EB? That is EB1. First case EB1 equal to क्या होता है VT minus IA1 RA without any insertion here, right? In the fields armature circuit, you can calculate EB1. EB1 equal to क्या होगा? VT कितना है 460 minus IA1 कितना है 80 ampere. That is IA1 80 into RA is given 0.3. So 80 into 0.3 is 24, 460 minus 24, it is 436 volt. I got it. EB1, I can say it is EB1 equal to 460 minus 80 into 0.3. Yes, 436 volt. I got it. Okay. Since it is a shunt motor, the flux will be constant. Flux will not be changed, right? Okay. Now we have given T2 equal to what? T2 equal to what? 0.8 T1. इसका काम क्या है? ये कंडीशन देने से आपको करंट का क्वांटिटी, सेकंड केस में करंट कितना है, यू कैन गेट इट. दिस मस्ट बी गिवन. क्लियर? यू विल गेट द, इन सेकंड कंडीशन यू विल गेट द करंट IA2. सो T22 इक्वल टू क्या होता है? KA phi 2 IA2 equal to, it is given 0.8 KA phi 1 IA1, right? So this KA will be cancelled. In case of shunt motor, flux will be cancelled. So phi 2 equal to phi 1 will be cancelled. So you will get IA2. IA2 equal to what? 0.8 into IA1 कितना है? 80. So IA2 you will get equal to 80 into 0.8, 64 ampere. So you are getting this IA2. जस्ट अगर आपको IA2 मालूम है तो EB2 मिल जाएगा. क्लियर ना? EB2. सो दिस कंडीशन मस्ट बी गिवन. इसका काम क्या है? टू फाइंड द IA2. सो EB2 इक्वल टू व्हाट? VT माइनस IA2 RA. VT minus IA2 RA. But यहाँ we have given, we are inserting some resistance 2 ohm. कहाँ इंसर्ट कर रहे हैं 2 ohm? देखो, you can, we have given resistance of 2 ohm connected in series with the armature. Case number 2. So you are going to insert the resistance here. In second condition कितना है? R देकर 2 ohm. So क्या हो जाएगा? VT minus IA2 RA plus R. It is connected here. So what is the value of VT? 460. It is same. Minus IA2 कितना है? 64. RA is 0.2 plus R कितना है? Sorry, this 0.3 plus R2. So 2.3. Okay. So if you solve it, 460 minus 64 into 2.3. So by using the calculator, I am going to find it. Okay, so I am going to use the calculator. I am getting it 312.8. 312.8 volt. I got it. EB2. Now we will use the EMF equation. What is the EMF equation? E equal to what? P phi Zn upon 60A. Here you can say P, number of conductors, Z, 60, and A are the number of parallel path. All are constants, into phi into N. So this is constants, equal to what? K N phi. So you can say EB is proportional to N phi. So we will use this formula. EB1 is known, EB2 is known. EB1 upon EB2 इक्वल टू N1 phi 1 लिख सकते हैं अपॉन N2 phi 2. भाई K N1 phi 1 upon K N2 phi 2. So K will be cancelled. Okay. Now in case of shunt motor, phi is constant. I told you already. So this is known, this is known, this is known. You can find N2. So N2 equal to what? N2 equal to what? N1 into EB2 upon EB1. Okay. So this is the, so in this way you can find N2 equal to, यहाँ आएगा. So N1 यही बचेगा into EB2. N1 कितना है? It is given 1000 RPM. EB2 कितना है? 312.8 upon EB1 कितना है? 436. So by using the calculator, just use the calculator, you will get N2. N2 equal to, so 1000 multiplied by 312.8 upon 436. So I am getting 717 RPM. 717 RPM. That is our answer. Right. So this type of question they can ask in GATE examination. This type of question they can ask in some university examination also. Your concept should be clear, right? पहले आपको फिगर ड्रा करना है. Find EV1 normal. Then torque condition will be given from IA2. Then you can find EB2. EB2 equal to VT minus IA2. Some change will be there, so do it. You will get EB2, and then EB1 upon EB2 equal to N1 phi1 upon N2 phi2. Now ये for series shunt सब जगह same रहेगा concept, but phi2 की condition will be given, and in this way you will get the answer. Just clear your concept. Okay, I'm going to discuss the one more problem on the same line. Okay, so next problem I'm discussing. Okay, one more problem I'm discussing, that is example number 2. A full load armature current, again it is given, full load armature current is given, just wait. Full load armature current is given 440 volt, DC shunt motor is 120 ampere. So again DC shunt motor is given. So I'm going to draw the DC shunt motor. EB, RA, okay, I have given 440 volt plus minus DC voltage, मतलब polarity will be remarked plus and minus. Don't remark P and N. Don't remark phase and neutral. In case of DC, we will remark plus and minus. In case of AC, we will write plus P and N. Okay, and it is here I have given 440 volt and IA1 is given. What is IA1? It is given 120 ampere. Full load armature current is given 120 ampere. And full load speed N1, it is given 800 RPM. The armature resistance is given 0.2 ohm. This is given 0.2 ohm. Armature resistance is given 0.2 ohm. Speed is given 800 ohm. Okay, what will be the speed if the torque on motor is reduced to 60% of its full load value? इसका मतलब I have given T2 equal to what? 0.6 of T1. This condition will be given always. T2. What will be the speed if the torque on motor is reduced to 60%, मतलब 0.6 of T1, and resistance of 1.5 ohm. Additional resistance is given. We are going to connect 1.5 ohm is included in the armature circuit. Again, this is a problem of armature control. Assume constant field current. जरूरत भी नहीं था, दिया है तो ठीक है. इसका मतलब है assume constant field current मतलब क्या है? Field current IF2 equal to IF1. इसका मतलब है phi2 equal to phi1. In case of shunt motor, flux will always be constant जब तक आप इसमें कुछ चेंज नहीं कर रहे. Clear? So same problem. First calculate EV1. पर्पजली मैंने सेम प्रॉब्लम सेलेक्ट किया है कि अगर दो प्रॉब्लम लेते हैं तो यह कंसेप्ट विल बी क्लियर. EB1 इक्वल टू व्हाट? VT माइनस IA1 RA, राइट. सो यू कैन गेट VT कितना है? 440, दैट इज 440 वोल्ट, माइनस IA1 कितना है? IA1 इज 120 इंटू RA इज गिवन 0.2. So 120 into 0.2, 24 volt. 424 गए तो 416 volt, I think so. Yes, it is 416 volt, right? EV1. Now EV1 के बाद क्या निकालना है आपको? EB2 निकालना है. तो EB2 इक्वल टू क्या होगा? VT माइनस IA2. IA2 will be required. IA2 के लिए क्या लगने वाला? टॉर्क कंडीशन. What is the torque condition will be given? T2 equal to what? 0.6 T1, right? पॉइंट T2 मतलब K phi2 IA2 equal to 0.6 K phi1 into IA1. K will be cancelled because same. Phi2 and phi1 will be same because it is a shunt motor and it is given same field current, so same flux will be there. Now so IA2 equal to what? IA2 equal to 0.6 of IA1. IA1 कितना है? 120. So I think it is 72 ampere. 12 into 6, 72 ampere. So I got IA2, 72 ampere. Now you know IA2, so you will get EB2 also. What is EB2 equal to? Again same formula, VT minus IA2 RA. But we have given, we are inserting the resistance in series with the armature. कितना insert कर रहे हैं आप? It is given or not? Yes, it is given 1.5 ohm. 1.5 ohm is given. We are inserting here 1.5 ohm in series with the armature. So ये क्या हो जाएगा? VT minus IA2 RA plus R. So कितना है VT? 440 minus IA2 कितना है? 72. That is 72. We got it. RA कितना था? 0.2 plus R कितना इंसर्ट कर रहे हैं? 1.5. So this is 1.7 into 72, 440 minus this. So if you use the calculator, you will get 440 minus 72 into 1.7. I am getting 317.6 volt. By using the calculator, I got it. EB2. And please be careful. All steps will have some marks. EB1 के लिए 1 mark may be there in university examination. For IA2 you will get 1 mark or 2 mark. For EB2 you will get 1 mark. So अगर यहाँ तक भी clear है, correct है, तो you will get 3 or 4 marks like that, right? Then we know EB1 upon EB2. What is EB1 upon EB2? K1 phi1 upon K N2 phi2, because we know the EMF equation. What is the EMF equation? EB equal to क्या होता है? P phi ZN upon 60A. Here P number of poles, number of conductor, 60. A number of parallel path, all are constant. So we can say EB is proportional to N and phi. EB change with the change of N, speed and flux. So EB1 is N1 phi1, EB2 equal to N. And in case of shunt motor, flux will be constant. We have given already this. So again same problem. क्या निकालना है? N2. N2 equal to क्या होगा? N2 equal to what? N2 equal to what? N1. N2 यहाँ आएगा. So EB2 यहाँ आएगा. EB2 upon EB1. Same problem we have discussed already. Okay, so N1 was given, it is given 800 RPM into EB2 इतना दिया, EB2 कितना है? EB2 is given EB2 is, we got it 317.6 volt upon EB1, it is 416 volt, 41. So we will get N2. N2 क्या मिलेगा आपको? If you use the calculator, N2 equal to 610 RPM. Now, such type of question they can also ask in MCQs. एक प्रॉब्लम दिया है, what should be, आप बोलेंगे सर इतना सॉल्व करने के बाद क्या जरूरत है? आपको एक ही इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट इज गिवन, दैट this is given. This is very important. 60% पे जा रहा है T1 से, इसका मतलब है T2 क्या हो रहा है? T2 is reducing. T2 reduce हो रहा है मतलब आपका लोड टॉर्क कम हो रहा है. लोड टॉर्क कम हो रहा है. So you will get speed will also be in this way you will get. Okay. So I am getting the speed because of this only. और आपको मालूम है in case of armature control method, what about the speed will reduce? Forget it. Speed कम ही होती है. आर्मेचर कंट्रोल है तो स्पीड कम ही होगी, राइट? So they can ask this question, by inserting the armature resistance in series with the armature, so speed will reduce, you will get the speed below the base speed. आपने अगर फ्लक्स कंट्रोल मेथड किया होता तो स्पीड बढ़ने वाली थी. So you must know it. Okay, so this is the example number 2. One more example I am going to discuss. One more example I am going to discuss, example number 3. I have given a 220 volt DC shunt motor. So I am going to draw the DC shunt motor, right? It is given 220 volt DC shunt motor. So I am going to draw the DC shunt motor. This is the EB RA this is what 220 volt. So voltage across here will be also same 220 volt. Armature resistance is given. Now here in this problem it is given RA equal to 0.4 ohm. 0.4 ohm is given and field circuit resistance is given 220 ohm. So it is 220 ohm. Okay. Okay. इसका मतलब है you will get IF1. पहला प्रॉब्लम आपका क्या है? IF1 you can calculate. IF1 क्या आएगा? IF1 equal to what? 220 V upon R. 220 upon 220. Field current is given. IF1 is 1 ampere. That is 220 volt upon 220. Okay, this is given actually. The motor runs at N1 is given. कितना N1? 800 RPM. Motor runs at 800 RPM and takes an armature current of 30 ampere. So IA1 is given. कितना? 30 ampere it is given. When driving a constant load torque मतलब T2 is given equal to what? T1. That is condition is very important. It will be given T2 equal to T1, constant load torque. Calculate the field circuit resistance to reduce the speed to. N2 is also given. कितना N2? 600 RPM. Calculate the field circuit resistance to reduce the speed to 600 RPM. Assume the magnetizing curve to be straight line. मतलब यहाँ आप फील्ड सर्किट का प्रॉब्लम कौन सा है? फील्ड सर्किट रेजिस्टेंस टू रिड्यूस द स्पीड टू. Okay, so I have given these cases right now. So first of all, you know the IF1 1 ampere and IF2 क्या होगा? IF2 इक्वल टू क्या होगा? VT upon R. F plus R. Additional resistance we have given. We are going to insert the resistance in the field circuit. So क्या आएगा? VT equal to what? 220 upon RF is given 220 plus R. Right now, so in place of that I am going to use 220 upon let us say RT. We will discuss, we will find the RT मिल जाएगा तो ये we will get R. We have to find this value, right? So IF2. Okay, next load torque is given constants, right? So we will discuss this point later on. So first we will find the EB1 equal to what? VT minus IA1 RA. VT कितना है? 220 minus IA1 कितना दिया है? IA1 is given also. IA1 is given 30 into RA is given 0.4 ohm. 0.4. So in this way we will get 220 minus 30 into 0.4, that is 208 volt. You can calculate EB1. Clear? Now EB2 निकालना है तो क्या लगेगा, IA2 लगेगा. When you are going to interested for EB2, so IA2 will be required. Okay, so torque condition will be required. Torque condition क्या है? Torque condition I have given T2 equal to what? T1. T2 equal to what? Phi2 IA2 equal to Phi1 IA1. अब बोलेंगे सर ये तो शंट मोटर है, फ्लक्स विल बी कांस्टेंट. कांस्टेंट रहने वाला था, बट यू आर गोइंग टू इंसर्ट हियर रेजिस्टेंस, राइट? सो अभी चेंज होने वाला है. Phi2 के बदले में कैन बी से IF2 IA2 equal to IF1 IA1. Yes, we can. Who is producing the flux? Field current. So in place of flux Phi2 we can say IF2. Okay, so this is we have to find. Okay, anyway IF2, since मैं यहाँ एक काम करता हूँ, since IF2 equal to क्या होगा? IF2 equal to, you can find IF2. IF2 equal to what? Yes, ये निकाला ना मैंने. No need to find it. Okay, so I am rubbing it. Okay, so we can find the IA2. IA2 equal to what? IF1 into IA1 upon IF2, राइट ना? IA2 मिल जाएगा. व्हाट इज IA2? IF1 कितना है? 1 इंटू IA1 कितना था? सॉरी, IF1 वॉज 1 एम्पियर. देखो ये 1 एम्पियर था, राइट? IA1 कितना था? IA1 वॉज गिवन 30, इट वॉज गिवन अपॉन IF2 कितना है? IF2 ये है 220 upon RT. So you will get IA2 equal to you will get, this will be cancelled, 3 RT upon 22. I got IA2 also. Okay, so I got IA2 equal to what? 3 upon 22 into RT. So I got it. So by, if you know it, you can get the EB1. We got EB2. What is the EB2? EB2 equal to what? EB2 equal to what? VT minus IA2 RA. We are not inserting a resistance in the series with the armature here in this problem, so it will be RA again. VT कितना है? 220 minus IA2 कितना है? 3 RT upon 22 into RA कितना है? It is given 0.4. So we will get 220 minus 0.4 into 3, 1.2 RT upon 22, whatever there. So this is, we are getting EB2. Okay, equation number 2. Suppose this is equation number 1. कहाँ EB1 is this? So we know EB1 upon EB2 equal to what? N1 Phi1. So EB1 upon EB2 equal to N1 Phi1 upon N2 Phi2. N1 Phi1 के बदले में I am writing IF1 upon N2 IF2. ओके, सो बस आपको ये इक्वेशन सॉल्व करना है. EB1 कितना है? EB1 is what? EB1 we got it. EB1 we got it 208. EB2 we got it this 220 minus 1.2 RT upon 22 equal to N1. We have N1 is given 800 RPM. N2 is given also. Yes, N2 is दिया है. Yes, I have given N2 is 600 RPM. IF1 we have calculated earlier. IF1 1 ampere. IF2 is what? 220 upon RT. So 220 upon RT यहाँ चला जाएगा into RT. So whatever the equation we will get, it will be in terms of RT, right? So okay, so I think it is a quadratic equation we will get. Just I am going to use the calculator, okay, and after getting the this one, I think it is a quadratic RT square आने वाला है. So we will get the quadratic equation. I am going to find it on the rough page. Just I am going to do it. So it is 220 208 into, okay, so just wait, I am going to use this part in rough page and I will write directly equation. So if you simplify this equation number say 3, okay, so I am getting one equation, and you please check it also. I may wrong also because I don't have time. I'm just going to do it in fast, but you check it. I'm getting 1.2 RT square minus 4840 RT plus 75540 equal to 0. So I'm getting this equation, okay, and if you solve it, you will get RT की दो वैल्यू मिलने वाली, एक नेगेटिव आएगी, एक पॉजिटिव. So I'm not interested in the negative value. So I'm just using the calculator. I'm going to find the value of RT. So I am interested in the positive value of RT. So I'm getting RT equal to, just wait, I'm going to use the calculator. I'm getting it minus B minus, this is B, this is A, B, C. So by using the calculator I'm getting दो इक्वेशन मिलने वाले हैं. So minus B, otherwise you will do it calculator. I am getting 162.5 ohm. That is the value of RT I am getting. Positive value. एक negative आ रही है, I am not going to consider. So what is the change in resistance? Change in resistance क्या होगा? That is the question. Change in resistance. We are inserting the field circuit. पहले कितना था? Already 220 था. अभी क्या हो रहा है? RT ये टोटल आ रहा है. So इसको माइनस करेंगे 162.5. So I am getting 57. That is the answer I am getting. That is the change you have to do. Actually what you are going to do, you are reducing the speed. Actually speed बढ़ने चाहिए थी, ये कम हो रही है तो मतलब पहले का जो रेजिस्टेंस है उसको आप कम कर रहे हैं. You are not inserting the resistance, you are reducing it. क्योंकि अदरवाइज अगर इंसर्ट करते तो क्या होता है, फील्ड सर्किट में रेजिस्टेंस इंसर्ट करने के बाद क्या होता है, स्पीड बढ़ने चाहिए थी, यहाँ स्पीड कम हो रही है, तो यू आर रिड्यूसिंग द रेजिस्टेंस. सो व्हाट इज द फाइनल रेजिस्टेंस? यू आर गेटिंग 162.5. क्लियर? एंड रेजिस्टेंस कम हो रहा है, इसका मतलब कितने से कम हो रहा है? 57.5 ओम से. दैट इज द आंसर वी आर गेटिंग. सो प्लीज, प्रॉब्लम स्लाइटली डिफिकल्ट है. Clear? Not difficult, just same concept we have, but we are controlling the field control method. So I have solved these three problems. Clear? Now be careful about it. Whenever you are going to solve the problem, concept will be same. पहला EV1 निकालना है, then you have to find torque conditions, you can find the current IA2, then find IA2, and from that EB2 nikal lo, and find after EB2 you can use the formula E equal to N phi. You will get whatever the requirement. Okay, so all problems we will solve on the same lines. We'll try to solve in the same lines. Okay, you have to clear your concept. Don't mug up the formula, numericals. Just concept. You have to clear your concept, and then you will get it. Okay, so thank you very much for listening me. Okay, I'm stopping here only. Okay,